today. You know what I've been thinking about? I've been thinking about apples. It is just apple season. I like to eat apples, I like to smell apples, and I like to see the beautiful apples that are all around. Did you ever want to make something out of apples? What are some things that you can make out of apples? You can make applesauce, apple juice, apple cider, apple butter, apple tarts, and apple pie. Those are just some of the wonderful things you can make out of apples. Today we're going to read this weekly reader, and it's called Let's Make an Apple Pie. And in this weekly reader, we're going to talk about those things called the five senses. Do you remember what those are? Five senses, we have them. Seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, and smelling. We have five. And in this weekly reader, we're going to use our five senses to make an apple pie. Look at what Mom has for everybody. She has a basket of apples, because you can't make an apple pie without apples, silly. And we have other ingredients. We have butter, it says. Then this container says flour. This container says sugar. And then this one with the brown stuff inside. What's that brown stuff that we love to put on apples? Starts with a C, and most of the time our C goes like cat, but this time it copies the S, and it says cinnamon. Here we have a big mixing bowl to mix together ingredients and a measuring cup so we can measure the ingredients too. Because you can't just dump everything in. You have to measure it and put the right amount of ingredients inside. Let's see what's happening on page 1. Oh, which senses are they using here? Are they hearing the apples? No. Are they tasting them? No. They're using their eyes. It says, look, we see the apples. Can you read that with me? It says, look, we see the apples. And they have eyes here, so you know. They see the apples. When you see things, you can see what color they are. What color are they? Red. When we see things, we can see what shape they are. What shape are they? Kind of round, like a sphere, right? There you go, like a ball. Here we go. This one has a picture of an ear. Do apples make sounds? No, they don't make sounds. But what Mommy is doing here is making a sound. What is she doing? Chop, chop, chop. See, it says chop. She is chopping the apples. And it says chop. We hear Mom chopping the apples. Can you read that with me? Chop. We hear Mom chopping the apples. Chop, chop, chop. Ooh, this is my favorite part to do. What are they using here? They're using their hands. So are they seeing it? Yeah, they're seeing it. Are they tasting it? No. Are they smelling it? Probably not. What are they doing with their hands? They are right, they're touching it. It says, squish! We touch the soft dough. Dough is squishy like Play-Doh. Can you read it with me? It says, squish! We touch the soft dough. What part of the pie is that dough going to be? It's going to be the crust. Where are they going to put the dough? In the dish. They'll put it in the dish and fill it up with the apples. Ooh, what are they doing here? The illustrator drew these wavy lines to show that there is something yummy to smell, right? You can't see smell, but an illustrator can draw wavy lines to make you think that you can. And you use your nose. It says, mmm, we smell that apple pie baking. Can you read that with me? Mmm, we smell the apple pie baking. I'm gonna eat that pie. What are they doing here? Which sense? Seeing? Hearing? Touching? Smelling? No, they're tasting it. They're tasting their apple pie. Here it says, yum, we taste apple pie. Can you read that with me? Yum, we taste apple pie. And this last page says, we use our 5 senses to learn about apple pie. We like apple pie. How do we know this boy is happy? He's wearing a smile and he's got his hands in there like he's cheering, like yay! He's so excited. Here we go. What did they learn? How did the children in the story use their 5 senses? Draw a line from each picture in the first column to the correct picture in the second column. I'm going to use my finger on this. Taste. What did they taste? Did they taste the dough? Did they taste the uncooked apples? Did they taste the baking pie? Did they taste the chopping apples? Or did they taste the finished pie? Show me. There you go, yep. They tasted the finished pie. See how I'm drawing a line with my finger? It's an invisible line. What did they touch? Show me what they touched. Right, they touched the dough. And how did it feel? Did it feel hard? Did it feel wet? Did it feel squishy? Yes, it was squishy. In the beginning of the book, what did they see? Show me. Right, they saw the basket of apples. They saw them with their eyes. What did they smell? Did they smell the dough, the basket of apples, the baking pie, the chopping apples, or the finished pie? What did they smell? Right, they smelled the baking pie. See, the illustrator made these wavy lines to show that it smells. And what did they hear with their ears? Chop, chop, chop. Right, they heard Mommy chopping the apples. And that is how you use your 5 senses. Whenever you make something to eat, use your 5 senses to explore what you're making. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you again later. Bye.